Hi guys, and welcome along to the next episode of my camper conversion YouTube channel. So this video is part of a series converting a Mercedes mobility minibus from what was a 16-seater really nice condition minibus into what's going to be pretty much a home on wheels. And I've been cracking along with the build so far. I've got a lot of the insulation in the sides, I've got the lower portion of the new flooring down, so now I need to get all of this flooring insulated throughout, so I can then lay the upper portion of the flooring, then I can get the final flooring on top of that. Now the flooring that's all down at the moment, this is 12mm exterior grade plywood. It's been treated with external grade paint, and then it's had a really thick smothering of wax oil over it as well, just to protect it, just to make sure it's nice and waterproof. And as you can see, it's all stained up quite nicely. Now I still do have one little plank here to put down. I've left this one out on purpose, just so I can get into my water tanks that are fitted underneath as well. It's going to make life a lot easier while that plank's out, but through the magic of editing, by the time this video is done, that plank will be back in, and everything along the full flooring line will be fully insulated and ready to have the additional flooring laid down. Now as you can see, the bottom layer of flooring is fully weight bearing. I can stand across all of these boards, no problems at all. But that doesn't really matter, because the top layer of flooring is going to get attached to all of these steel braces going along, and that's what's going to be supporting the actual top boards. Along here, this is just going to have a layer of 50mm Kingspan insulation in each and every single beam in between, going all the way along. And also to close off any small gaps at the edges, along there, where I couldn't get the boards edge to edge, just because they wouldn't fit in because of the overhang on the lip. I've also got some expanding foam, and I'm going to be running that along every single little gap at the sides of the boards, and any other gaps I see where the boards have been laid down. So I'd say by the time I'm finished, there'll be expanding foam in every single small little gap that is left at the moment. Once all that's expanding foamed out, as I say, 50mm Kingspan, that's going to be taking up the space in between all the rafters, and then it'll be okay to crack on and get the top layer of the flooring down. I'll cover the other top layer of flooring probably in another video. As I say, this one's just going to be more a case of getting all the little gaps, nooks and crannies filled in with the expanding foam, getting the 50mm Kingspan cut down, get it laid down, and see what it all looks like when it's in place. So I'll get some safety gear out, get some tools and equipment out, get cracked on, and we'll see what it looks like. Right, and there we go, there is the flooring insulation fully complete. Every little nook and cranny's been completely filled in with expanding foam, just to be sure. Some of this is going to need a little trim down before the flooring goes on top, but that's fine. As I say, I'd rather have a little bit too much and trim it back than have not enough. And as I say, I'm quite pleased and happy with how all this has gone in. So this is 50mm Kingspan with a tiny bit of Recticel where I ran out of the Kingspan. It's all the same stuff though, it's all 50mm, so it's all fine. So as I say, I'm quite happy and pleased with how this has gone down. So now it's a case of getting all of the plywood floor cut down to shape. I'm going to be running the plywood, so it's going to be running widthways across the van, and I'm going to be cutting them down so every board will overhang on the beams. So hopefully I won't need any battens going down across the van that way. If I do need them, I can always take it back up, cut a little bit of space in the insulation, but hopefully that won't be the case, because every single ply board is going to have a main beam running down the middle for rigidity, with each side going to be getting bolted to another beam. After that, it's then going to be a case of choosing what type of flooring I'm going to lay down. I'm not sure yet. I'm a little undecided whether to go for the usual type of Altro safety flooring that I've fitted in the past in the other conversions, or whether to go for a laminate flooring, just for maybe a little bit more professional, nicer, homely look finish to it. Not quite sure yet. So what would you do in this situation? If you're to this stage and you're about to put the flooring down, what type of flooring would you go for? Would you go for the Altro safety flooring, even cheaper lino, which I wouldn't, but you never know. Let me know, what would you put down? Laminate, even something out the ordinary, AstroTurf, this, that, the other, I don't know. Let me know in the comments, as I say. In the meantime, I'm going to be cracking on, getting all the plywood cut down, and then I'll be able to make that decision later, and that'll all get covered in another video. But that's all the flooring insulation down. Hope you found this video useful, informative. As I say, follow along with this conversion. I'm going to be documenting every single job by job, as I go along anyway. So give this video a good old thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. As I say, follow along, and hopefully I'll see you on the next video of the series. Thanks for watching. Cheers.